All right, guys, it's Angelo Christian. It's bright and early in the morning, and everyone always asks me about showing people what my routine is every single day. So I've invited you into my home to kind of see what Angelo's routine is to get into a peak state every single day. So the first thing right when I wake up, what I'm doing is I immediately jump into a cold submersion, either in an ice cold shower or in my sink right here, where usually I have ice cold water, and I'll get it all over my face because I really want to get as much inflammation out of my body. And you know, Tony Robbins has a cold plunge. I've been in one of those before, and it's really, really good. My house right now, I don't have one. The cold shower really works well too. You want to quickly get, the cold shower is better, but I just want to show you that I'm quickly getting the inflammation out of my body. I want to get my face as cold as possible, around 50 to 60 degrees, just to kind of wake up and get to the right state. I'm also big about incantations. Like I always talk about the inner conversation, that you're saying the right things to yourself in the morning. Like I'll say, I'm the best, I feel strong, I love my life. You want to feel, that minute or moment of gratitude where you're praising yourself, and that, and you say it at the top of your lungs, like, I feel great, I love my life, I'm happy, I'm excited. I'll give my kids a hug, my wife a kiss in the morning. Just be in a really, really good mood. Don't be thinking about, oh, what bills do I have to pay, or what do I got to do? Think about what you want to create, what you're going after, your dreams, your goals. And that's really very, very important in the morning, because that's going to set the tone for you early in the morning and for the rest of your day. After that, I plug in my headset and I'm listening to inspirational, motivational videos, Les Brown, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, anything I can get my hands on that is very motivational, inspirational, that's getting my mind in the right state. So that's right what I'm doing right in the morning before I start my exercise. After that, what I do is I take my daily supplements. I'm going to show these to you real quick, and get a cup of water. So when I take my supplements, and then one thing that I also take every single day is this is apple cider vinegar. I drink a little bit of this every single day. It's very good to help balance your pH. And also to kind of cleanse out your body. And so I take this on a daily basis, just apple cider vinegar, and I drink about a tablespoon of that. And then I take my daily supplements. I take a probiotic every single day. I'm real big about health and optimal nutrition. I take potassium because I don't want to have any issues. I don't eat fruit because of the sugar, so I take a potassium pill just for my bones and my joints and my heart. Also take biotin for making sure that my hair keeps growing. And then something that Dr. Willie had recommended is called Alpha Brain. You can check that out. You can actually order that from his site or his store. They also have it in Whole Foods. And this was tested as one of the best neuro supplements that you can take. And it's drug-free, and it's just a phenomenal, helps me to get me into the right story. It's called Alpha Brain. I take 2 of those. And then I take this right here. You can actually get this on Amazon. It's called Neuro Peak, and just helps to get you into the right mental state. It's got like a lot of B12, ginkgo biloba, just a lot of good things, healthy things for you to take. So I'll take this. And then the biggest thing that I look forward to every single day is I make a power shake to get me started for the day. And it's my favorite thing. I have this really cool blender. Kind of come check this out over here. So this is awesome. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Bang. Bang is like the new thing taking over. It's taking Monster and everything over. It's got creatine in there, BCAAs. It's just awesome. They're sugar-free. They got phenomenal flavors. This one is blue raz. There's a bunch. There's cotton candy, root beer, all that stuff. So I just pour that in there. Okay. And then you may have seen my podcast with Doc Willie talking about get into ketosis first thing in the morning. So I'm real big about getting into ketosis right in the morning before I exercise. So I have all of the different flavors of Prove It to get into ketosis right when I wake up. So I'll put one of these in there too. And you can order these from their website, proveit.com. So I'll mix this in there. And this is, you just take one of these servings every single day. One in the morning, then one at lunch. And I'll throw this in there. Okay. And this is to help you to get you into ketosis if you're on a ketogenic diet. Okay. The other thing is what I'll do is I have one B12, shot of B12 from, you can get this from Sam's Club or from Walmart or from Costco. It's B12, straight B12. And I'll put this in there too. And so the other thing that I'll put, I'm real big about, not getting sick or is vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. This is the acai flavor. So I'll put that in there. And I do this every single day. So the B12, and just dump that in, right? And then if you want to add some flavor mixes, I do like an all natural, like a strawberry flavor mix. No sugar in there. And maybe some pineapple to mix with it. Whatever flavors you like, if you can mix whatever you want in there. If you want to put protein, you can put protein in there, to make it taste better, or to add some protein to it. Then, so I got this in here. Next up, I'm gonna put some ice. I love this blender. This is an awesome blender. And I make this shake. It helps get me into the right state, just the mental and the ketogenic. Okay. So I'm gonna put it on here and then, get it going. Vitamix makes a very good blender. If you guys are looking to get a good blender, they make a great blender. I recommend, not being cheap on a blender. And then, pour it in there, man. Just like that. And this right here, you drink this, you feel incredible, you feel powerful, helps just get you into the right mindset. It's very important that you're in the right mindset to make sure you're going to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish in your life. So that's perfect. So then I'll go on the treadmill. You see me working out my treadmill. I do that for 3 hours every single morning, and I'm working on my treadmill, getting things done. But this is what I do every single day to help to get me into the right, right mental state, keys for success for my business and my life and my health. Health and mind, they're integrated at the hip. You have to not just be wealthy, you also have to be healthy and make sure you're taking care of your body if you want to go really, really far in life. So anyway, I'll show you guys my treadmill. Now you guys can see what I'm doing over there as I write down my goals and I get prepared for the day. All right. All right, so every morning, what I do when I work out on my treadmill desk, as you guys can see, I'm really big about integrating time. And so if I can get my work done and I can work out on the treadmill at the same time, it's killing two birds with one stone. So in the morning part of my routine every single day is exercising on the treadmill, okay? So I'm typically on the treadmill for 3 hours in the morning, okay? But I'm also working at the same time. And I'll talk about some of the things that I look at while I'm working. And so, and again, I just think that if you can kill two birds with one stone, this treadmill is really cool because it also can go on an incline so you can burn more fat, burn more calories at the same time while you're getting your work done. See, so the time goes by a lot faster and you're accomplishing a lot more, you're more effective with your time. I'm really big about being very effective with time to maximize, to get as much as you can done. So I'm accomplishing a lot with work and burning, you know, like 1,500 calories on the treadmill just by walking. So it's really, really good for me. So I'm doing this in the morning. The things that I'm looking at, people will say, well, what are you looking at on the screen? So a couple things. You know, I manage a portfolio for my company, so I'm checking the markets, you know, seeing what's going on with the market, the stock market, the bond market, you know, futures market is the biggest one I watch, is the futures. So I'm checking that here on the screen. I'm also looking at, you know, the KPIs, key performance indicators for my company. What are the sales at? You know, in our business, what loans are closing, what loans are in processing. Checking with my management team on recruiting, you know, bringing in new people, kind of what's going on, what's the new people that are coming in, checking in all the customer demand, the inquiries that have come in. You know, looking at my schedule. I write everything down. I'm a big planner. I take, kind of like Jeff Bezos takes his notebook everywhere. I take my notebook everywhere. I go through one of these a week. All my ideas I write down in my book right here. Or lately I've been putting them in my notes on my iPhone in the notes section. If I get ideas in the middle of the night or in the morning, I put them here. I still prefer to write everything down. There's a connection, a mental connection with writing stuff down. You know, ideas can just flow. And I make sure that all these things get accomplished. So I'm real big about, a big proponent that you're not gonna stumble into success. Success is not an accident, it's deliberate. You have to create that every single day. And it has to be scheduled, you know? And you know, there's a quote that Tony Robbins says that in life, you don't get what you want, you get what you have to have. And when you must have something and you schedule it, it makes it real. So that's a really, really important thing, that if you want something in your life, you've got to schedule it. All right, it's not gonna just, you're not gonna, if you want to be lean and healthy and strong, you gotta eat the right things, you gotta work out, okay? You can't be healthy and strong and go eat, you know, McDonald's all day or pizza and then wonder why you're fat. It doesn't work like that. If you want wealth, then you have to be focused on that. So in life, it comes down to a lot, your focus, how focused you are on what you're going after, and the effort. How much effort are you gonna put into it, you know? And the other part is, you know, the connections you have. I'm a firm believer that, you know, a lot of people say it's not about what you know, it's who you know. I think that it's more about what you do know, and then yes, who you know. But it doesn't matter if you don't know anything. Then when somebody meets you and you don't have a hard skill, then you're just going to get passed up anyway. You should become so good that you can't be ignored. And if you are so good that you can't be ignored, then the doors will open for you. So you have to know something or have something special about you, and then the opportunities will be available. So that's what I'm doing in the morning, basically, for the first few hours. It's just checking everything as far as, you know, production, sales, you know, what's going on with the market, making sure I'm hitting my goals, the most important things. And that's a huge part of my day. Like I said, getting my cardio in, getting my mind right for the day. And I do this every single day. There's no days off for me. So there's not like a, you know, day off or something where I'm stopping to do this, but getting your cardio in the morning. The other thing is that while I have this earpiece on, or my headphones, is in the morning, I'm very big about listening to the right things, especially when you wake up in the morning, listening to the right things. So, like for example, I have a YouTube mix that I listen to right when I wake up. Especially when you wake up in the morning, you want to have the right message, the right information going into your mind, because at that time, right when you wake up, the thoughts that you allow to come into your mind are going to kind of dictate the day. So you want to have very powerful things. Like I listened to, like today, this morning, I'm listening to Start Your Day Like This. It's a collage. You can kind of take a look at it. You want to come take a look at this? You know, it's basically, there's some motivational videos that some of these YouTube channels have made. It's a mixture of like Tony Robbins, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, top people, Zig Ziglar, you know, that a collage of inspirational, motivational speakers that talk about to get your mind right for the day, right? Because you got to be in the right state. If you want to be successful, it's about the right state of mind. And so I'm real big about, especially in the morning, it's my church, it's my scripture. Because if you're thinking bad things right when you wake up, man, you're gonna have a tough day, man. You're gonna have a real rough day. If you're reactional to what's going on to your life, you're gonna be screwed. Okay, so you cannot be like that. I don't check my phone or email usually within the first hour of me waking up, because I don't want that to control my day. I get 500, 700 emails a day. If I allow that to mess with me right when I wake up, I'm gonna be in reaction mode all day and be messed up for the day. And I'm not gonna let that happen to me. I get several hundred text messages a day, and if I'm just responding to those right when I wake up, I'm gonna have a real bad day. First thing I do when I wake up is write down, what are my goals? I'm trying to optimize the day, trying to get the most out of the day, okay? And by optimizing the day, you'll be able to, every single day, a little bit moving forward, and that will take you and build to the pinnacle, to the apex of what you're going after. So what are the goals? What am I here to accomplish? What's the vision about what I'm going after? And today, am I taking those steps to get there?